Good morning, children. So today we are here to begin with a new chapter, similar triangles. Okay. So before coming to similar triangles, you must know what is the meaning of congruent figures. Yes, congruent figures you have learned in your previous classes. What are congruent figures? Figures having same shape and same size. They are called as congruent figures. They must have same shape as well as same size. Then the two figures are said to be congruent figures. Okay. So now let's learn what is the meaning of similar figures first. Okay. So similar figures. What do you mean by similar figures? Figures having same shape but not necessarily same size. Okay. They are called as similar regarding the angle. Now see the side. Yes, the second point what you have to see here is the sides. Yes, the sides are equal? No. The sides are not equal. 1.5 here is 3. 2.5 here is 5. 2.4 here is 4.8. 2.1 here is 4.2. But see the ratio of the sides, children. See the ratio of the corresponding sides. Now AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR is equals to CD upon SR is equals to AD upon PS. Yes, see the ratio of the corresponding sides. AB upon PQ is nothing but 1.5 upon 3. 1.5 upon 3 is nothing but 1.5 ones are 2 sir, 1 by 2. BC measures 2.5. QR measures 5. So if you divide this 2.5 ones are 2.1 2s are 1 by 2. Again if you see CD is 2.4. SR is 4.8. This if you simplify 2.4 ones are 2.4 2s are. Again you got 1 by 2. Then AD is 2.1. PS is 4.2. If you simplify this 2.1 ones are 2s are. Okay. So you can see everywhere the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal. 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay. So the ratio of the corresponding sides is equal in both the quadrilaterals. Okay. So these are the two conditions by which you can recognize two similar figures. Okay. That is, one condition is their angles, corresponding angles must be equal. Okay. If the corresponding angles are equal, they will be having the same shape. And the ratio of their sides, second condition what you have to see is the ratio of their corresponding sides must be equal. They must be in proportion. Okay, then the two figures are said to be similar to each other. Okay, these two conditions you have to see. If any one is there, we cannot tell that they are similar. Okay, now for example, see the next figure. So here you can see the two figures. Now can you tell that they are similar to each other? Yes. Now first see the sides is given here 2.1, 2.1. Everywhere is 2.1. It is a square. Now here also 4.2, 4.2, 4.2. Everywhere the sides are equal in both the figures. Yes. So you can tell that both the figures are similar to each other because their ratios are same. Yes. If I divide AB by PQ and BC by QR, everywhere you will get 2.1 upon 4.2. The corresponding ratio of all the four sides, you will get 2.1 upon 4.2. That is 1s are 2s are. You will get 1 by 2. The ratio of the corresponding sides in these two figures is 1 by 2. So one condition is there. That is the ratio of their corresponding sides is equal. But only by that condition can we tell the two figures are similar? No, we cannot tell that the two figures are similar even though the ratio of their sides are equal. Why, children? Because we have to also see the corresponding angles. Yes, the corresponding angles are not equal here. Yes, the corresponding angles of ABCD are not equal to the corresponding angles of PQRS. They are not having the same shape. Yes, so therefore these two figures are not congruent to each other, not similar to each other. Okay, so for any two figures to be similar, you have to see both the conditions. That is, the corresponding angles must be equal and their corresponding sides must be in same ratio. Only then the two figures are said to be similar to each other. Okay, so these are few examples. Now here in this chapter we are going to learn only of triangles. Okay, when the two triangles are said to be similar to each other. So in the last year, how we have learned the criteria for congruency of two triangles. In the same way, this year we are going to learn criteria for similarity of triangles. Okay, what are the different criteria for the two triangles to be similar? Okay, so firstly you must remember these two things. That is, for any two triangles to be similar, their corresponding angles must be equal and their corresponding sides must be in the same ratio. Only then the two triangles or two figures are said to be similar to each other. Okay, children? Yes. Now next, PQR. You know what do you mean by? What is the meaning of congruent triangles? Congruent triangles means their shape and size both will be equal. 90 degree, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Okay, example. These are the two congruent triangles. Now these two congruent triangles, can you say that they are similar? Can you say that they are similar to each other? Yes, you can say that they are similar to each other because you can see the corresponding angles are equal. Now you can write here this is, for example, 60. Yes, corresponding triangles means you know that all the angles will be equal and all the sides will be equal. Yes, so if you take the ratio of their sides, they also will be in proportion, and even the three angles, the three corresponding angles are also equal. Yes, so therefore all the congruent triangles are always similar to each other, but all the similar triangles need not be congruent to each other. So this statement you have to remember, children, that is all congruent triangles or figures, all congruent figures are similar, but all similar figures need not be congruent. They may be congruent or they may not be congruent, but all the congruent figures will definitely be similar figures. Yes, because congruent means they are having exactly same shape and same size. Okay, so definitely there all the three corresponding angles will be equal and the three corresponding sides will also be equal ratio. Okay, so you have to remember all congruent figures are similar, but all similar figures need not be congruent. They may be congruent or they may not be congruent. Okay, so this thing you have to remember. Now one more thing, in polygon. Yes, polygon containing any number of sides. 3 sides, 4 sides, 3 sides is triangle, 4 sides is quadrilateral, 5 sides is pentagon, 6 sides is hexagon. So when two polygons are said to be similar to each other. So two polygons are similar. Two polygons are said to be similar to each other when they have same number of sides. Yes, when number of sides are same. Yes, a pentagon may be similar to another pentagon only. A pentagon cannot be similar to a hexagon. A hexagon cannot be similar to octagon. Yes, so the number of sides must be same for any two polygons to be similar to each other. And not only this, another one is their corresponding sides. Corresponding sides must be equal ratio. Corresponding sides must be in proportion. Only then the two polygons are said to be similar to each other. So you must remember this also. Two polygons are similar when their number of sides are same and corresponding sides are in equal ratio or equal proportion. Then the two polygons are said to be similar to each other. Okay, children? Yes. Now the similarity of triangles. Where do you find the application of this similarity of triangles? So similar triangles is used to find the length, distance of the distant objects. For example, the height of the mountains. Yes, the distance between the earth to the sun. So all this distance cannot be measured with a tape or any other instrument. Yes, so that the similar triangles knowledge is applied in finding the distance of these long distance places like height of the mountains, length of the river. Yes, all these things. The similar triangles knowledge is applied there. Okay, so in further also you will learn Pythagoras theorem and all in the similar triangles, with the help of which we are able to find the distance of the monuments, the distance of the height of the mountains, height of the buildings. Yes, so those all things we are possible to find the measurement using next video.